From my own personal experience, I've actually won worlds in the AAU in 2014, and I took best lifter at that meet as well. And in 2013, I set a national squat record in the CPF, Canadian Powerlifting Federation. So from an achievement standpoint, it's covered. For adversity, I suppose the interesting thing about powerlifting that really took me to the sport is I was never actually really good at sports as a kid. I Yeah, like I never got the ball in soccer, always got picked last in gym class, like really run times were horrible, all of that. And when I started training for lifting, it was slow. Like I was pretty skinny and really, really weak, but I really just enjoyed that progression, right? And seeing that, hey, let's add another 5 pounds and see if you can do it and sort of test the limit, find out, okay, where is this ceiling? That was something that was really appealing to me. And so having that sort of background of, not just being the hotshot athlete and understanding just how much struggle there is in really building and troubleshooting is, I think, an asset for me as a coach in relating to lifters who might not have freak genetics. From there, in terms of what I've actually helped lifters do. So in 10 years of lifting, I've helped quite a lot of lifters in different capacities, from one-on-one to group coaching to online and kind of everything in between. But specifically within powerlifting, which has been my main area of focus, I've taken lifters who've really only lifted recreationally and never even done a competition, and taken them to doing their first state championships, their first national championships, and even hitting some national records along the way, taking some best lifter awards. Right now, I haven't taken anybody to worlds yet, but who knows? Keep building on those national titles and keep. Another area that I think is worth mentioning is I've put a pretty significant effort into keeping one of my main areas of study in addressing a lot of the common weak points that lifters will get when they've been training for barbell focused goals, right? So whether that be they're running a program like strong lifts or starting strength and trying to get really strong sets of 5 and just using a linear progression. There's certain mobility limitations and muscular imbalances or even technique deficiencies that come out of those programs that are totally acceptable at the stage that you're at if you've been lifting for a couple of years, but that are going to really hold you back from transitioning from that intermediate into an advanced lifter and really maximizing your potential. So being able to systemize that, identify what's going on, and then have a clear system in place for cleaning those issues up is, I think, a really strong asset of mine, as well as helping lifters basically so that while most people that are going to see this podcast and touch a barbell are probably not pro athletes, they'll kind of have this idea that they need to train like pro athletes. And I think that instead, if you focus on systemizing, okay, like how do I actually maximize my recovery and my training and my nutrition, my sleep, and how easy it is to get all those things done, even when work is challenging and when I have some other family come up, it can be really useful because you'll make way better progress long-term than just trying to be stubborn and saying like, no, I can't take the kids to soccer. I need to train because it's just totally not realistic.